You know when Michael Jordan is coming to town, you always wanted to get a good night's sleep, a good night's rest, something good to eat, because you know the next day Michael Jordan is in your building and he's coming to put on the show, and you have to compete against that. Game 5 was at our place, and you know, a typical game, Eastern Conference game, a physical game, it was.
Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbound. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs try to deny Jordan the ball. Ito with the steal!
Goodness, the Bulls throw.
That was definitely not supposed to happen.
Goodness, the Bulls throw.
I have to keep pressing it, basically.
All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbound. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs try to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round.
I am so confused.
All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbound. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs try to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up.
No, he misses. Cleveland has won in Game 5 in the first round.
That is hard. This one is hard.
All right, Coach, Cleveland leads, Chicago inbound. What can the Cavaliers do?
The Cavs try to deny Jordan the ball. They actually 2-on-1 him without the ball. Elo trying to catch back up. The shot's up. It's good!
Oh,
Michael Jordan!
Wow, Coach, a Game 5 winning shot. Doug Collins off the bench, and the Bulls have won.
You can never, ever count Michael Jordan out.
That is hard. It's hard. That is not too for all you.
Michael was a different level, man. It's a different level of competitiveness, just sheer will to win. He changed the game. He changed the game. I mean, not just in one aspect, in many aspects, in every aspect of the game, he changed it. I played against some greatest players in the history of this game. Michael Jordan was one of those guys that lifted my ability to the next level. We enjoyed the competition with one another. We played very hard and fiercely against one another, but it was like you had.
And a beautiful view of the famous Chicago skyline. An appropriate dramatic setting for our game today at Chicago Stadium. Welcome, everyone, to Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan along with me, Clark Kellogg. We've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. As we get set to watch the Atlanta Hawks go up against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, this should be a beauty.
You know, each of these teams, Kevin, has a guy who was in the running for the league lead in scoring.
I'm sorry. How tall are you?
I'm, of course, talking about two guys that don't need introduction. Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. Going to be a lot of fun watching these guys try to one-up each other offensively.
And Clark, beyond just Jordan and Wilkins, plenty of other talented scorers on each of these teams as well.
Kevin, you make a very good point. I mean, these are two impressive high-octane lineups, which I think could result in this score really getting run up in a hurry.
This should be one to remember. And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers at the 2. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran, Bill Cartwright in the middle.
The expectations are high for Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Now here's Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Webb. No good from outside.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Air Jordan lifting off, and the Hawks could do nothing about it.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point. Pass to Webb. The rebound by Cartwright. You know, Clark, in some ways, this game could come down to either Jordan's or Wilkins. And who scores the most? Outperforming the other could seal the game for their team.
And Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree, the winner of that duel very well could decide this thing.
Oh, what a duel it's going to be. Steps back and fires. And it's in off the backboard. Jordan's got 10 points. All right, Clark, Wilkins and Jordan, a couple of talented one-on-one players who are both going to be seeking mismatches in this one.
And, you know, Kevin, if you're on either of these teams, you've got to be ready to come at Jordan and Wilkins defensively. Don't let them dictate things. Low-effort defense, not going to get it done because they'll take advantage of that fully.
Oof. The two scoring leaders facing off. But to dig deeper, let's go to a guy who can dig as deep as any, David Aldridge. D.A.
Thanks, guys. We know that Dominique and Jordan scoring will probably be the big story of the night, but there's a lot more to these guys' games that could affect the outcome. With Wilkins, we've seen a new focus from him on improving his rebounding, and as always, Jordan's defense can be just as impactful as his offense. Guys, back to you.
You know, David, that's an interesting point, and I think you're right. It's not just Clark about scoring tonight. It's got to be a multi-faceted game. Wouldn't you agree?
I certainly would, Kevin. Limiting your opponent's touches and disrupting their shot attempts and their offensive flow, I think, could be the real name of the game in this one. You just can't get it done with offense alone.
I know Jordan takes pride in his defense. We'll see if that's true tonight.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on that.
The number one objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of his.
Kevin, you're all over it. Right on point. I mean, if Chicago can't disrupt his usual scoring, then they're in for a long night and some real trouble.
Wilkins outside. Here's Webb with the drive. Some solid defense from Grant.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Really smooth shot that time from MJ beyond the arc. Hawks can't afford to let him get it going from the three-point line.
And here's Rivers following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Back to Rivers. That one's off. Still out of sync. Some fresh competition, Clark, for the Bulls and Hawks in the league this year, with two expansion teams coming to the NBA in Orlando and Minnesota.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious, but this is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
A lot of growing indeed. And it's Malone missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Jordan, and the Bulls take on two more.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
The Hawks trail by 17.
So we got to win the game, score 40, and hold Wilkins under 20.
Atlanta calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Let's give a warm Chicago welcome to your Bulls.
Substitutions is for Chicago. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson. Then for the Hawks, Kevin Willis is checked in for contact. Carr comes in for Malone. And Smith's subbed in for Webb. Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Credit to these Hawks, Clark, for having a constant postseason presence these last few seasons.
3 straight second-round appearances, and then last year a tough loss in the first round. But I say don't let that fool you. These Hawks are a very competitive team.
They really are. Here's Willis, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wilkins outside. Smith feeling it out a bit.
Chicago foul. Will Purdue. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Tony.
Smith the pass to Carr. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Here's Jordan. It's good from about 19 feet. Jordan's got 25 points.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game.
The Hawks.
Bulls out front. Welcome back, everyone, to Chicago as the second quarter gets underway. It's been an exciting game so far between the hometown Chicago Bulls and the visiting Atlanta Hawks. The Bulls leading by 23.
For the Bulls, they've got a new coach at the helm this season. With Phil Jackson, this is his first stint as a head coach here in the NBA.
King is out there with Pippen. Then there's Armstrong. Then it's Jordan. And it's Purdue in its center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. So for the Bulls. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. And it's Grant in for King. Malone's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Smith. Pass to Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff. Dominique raising the intensity with that one. This matchup with the Bulls brings out his absolute best. Jackson, of course, a former player, a former assistant under Doug Collins in Chicago. And Clark, I hear he's got some interesting ideas when it comes to on-court strategy.
Well, Kevin, you know, he's certainly got some good pieces to test those ideas out with. There's no denying that. But what I think matters most is that the guys seem to relate to him and like him. Chemistry between players and head coaches is critical.
Well, you know, you played a long time, and you know how important that connection can be.
That's a very key deal.
Now, looking back at the opening quarter, Clark, Jordan managed to stay ahead of Wilkins in points scored.
Yeah, really good start for him, Kevin, in that regard, but can he keep doing that the entire game?
First team.
Right. John Paxson. He's checked in for B.J. Armstrong. Then for the Hawks, Livingston's checked in for Willis. Rivers comes in for Smith, and it's Webb in for Tony. Right on the bucket. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Atlanta calls timeout. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
I think it is.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's the pass to Wilkins. Looking to end the run. Jordan with the steal.
The Hawks and the Bulls, when you look at the measurables of teams and players, pretty standard for the league. With explosively athletic backcourts and then quite a bit of size down low, too.
Webb kicks to Wilkins. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. And here is Webb. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Wilkins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. But we were talking about size. Both of these teams start a 7-footer at center.
Yeah, you know, Contact and Cartwright are very imposing at that position, Kevin. And then you get Grant and Malone are paired evenly at 6'10". So, hey, there's no way this game is not going to be physical in the paint.
Yeah, it'll be a battle for sure. A nice shot by Jordan.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Rivers kicks to Webb. Wilkins outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Clark, how do you think the Bulls have done so far in defending Dominique Wilkins?
I think they've done a solid job, quite honestly. I mean, they've taken away the easy looks for him, and they're making him work for every shot. Kevin, that's really all you want to do against a great scorer like Wilkins.
Yeah, make him work for every bucket. That's a good point. Here's Livingston. He's covered by Grant. Here's Rivers, and Jordan sends it back.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 38 points for Michael Jordan. So far, Michael Jordan has been getting just about, Clark, everything he wants on the offensive end.
And that's not unexpected, but, you know, that doesn't bode well for the Hawks as Wilkins has been unable to answer Jordan with shots of his own, which I think says a lot about the job the Chicago defense is doing.
I agree. The Bulls making a switch here. Hodges checked in. Jordan against Webb. With some arc, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 40 points.
Well, you got to appreciate how consistent these Atlanta Hawks have been. I mean, season to season, even while going through some roster shakeups, they've been steady.
It's good.
You know, if Webb finds an opening in the mid-range, he'll take it. The defense has got to keep him marked at all times.
Paxson against Webb. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Clark, as we know, last year the Hawks were able to hit 50 wins for the 4th consecutive season.
And, Kevin, I think that speaks to, obviously, the product on the floor, but the quality of their organization, too. I mean, these are players and coaches who just know how to win games.
Let's go to David Aldridge, who has some inside info on the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, Kevin, when you talk to the coaching staff and you say, what's the key to success against the Hawks, they have a one-word answer. Michael. They expect big numbers from Jordan, probably exceeding his average of 35 points from last season. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, that's good stuff there, David. Sometimes, Clark, the answer is that simple, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to complicate it, especially when you're talking about Jordan, because he does make it really simple. Although he's not a one-man show, his whole team is going to have to still step up.
And they take pride in that, don't they? Helping this very special talent do what they've got to do.
Yeah, they're pros, and they get their checks twice a month, too. Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
It's Wilkins with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Wilkins has got his second bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Tony. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Catching the defense off guard that time with the pull-up. Jordan too good off the dribble.
Carr, the pass to Tony. Nice ball movement here by us.
Big time. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jordan can't get it to go. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Hawks. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Now in the lineup for the Hawks, Kenny Smith.
15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wilkins. Banked in off the glass. Wilkins has got 6.
Boy, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
And here's Jordan outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He's been a major threat. So welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of this contest between the Bulls and the Hawks, where Michael Jordan
He has 6 points. He's gonna.
and Dominique Wilkins have been going at it. And here are the Bulls now.
And as this second half gets underway, the defensive ability of the Hawks and Bulls only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
On the court for Atlanta, Wilkins is out there at Malone. Then it's Rivers. Then it's Koncak. And it's Webb in at the one. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And Jordan gets it to go. We were talking about this before, but Clark, some very capable defenders on both sides of the floor.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, the duo of Pippen and Jordan, so effective at wreaking havoc and forcing turnovers. And the Hawks have Doc Rivers, who can hassle ball handlers. He's physical as a backcourt defender, as well as Moses down low to eat that glass and block shots, too.
Yeah, both are fun to watch. Clock at 4. Pulls it from 20. Webb can't hit. We're going over the numbers from the first half. Clark, Jordan was able to top Wilkins in scoring in the first and second quarters combined.
A critical advantage, partner, that he worked really hard to get. Not all of his hoops were easy ones.
Right, you're right on that. And stolen by Jordan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Offensive rebound. Rivers has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's the teardrop. That shot is off. Nice D from Pippen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
So it's Atlanta now.
When you think about Michael Jordan, you think about scoring, putting the ball in the basket. But he does a lot of other stuff out there as well, like moving the ball effectively.
You know, we touched on it. Last year, Michael Jordan Clark was actually 8th in the league in total assists. He was a top 10 assist guy.
It's not something that comes to mind when you think about him, but it's very impressive nonetheless, Kevin. Shows you what kind of leader he is. He knows he's got to get his teammates involved and work well with them for his team to be its best.
Yeah, he's a terrific facilitator.
No doubt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Willis, he checked in for Atlanta. Rivers hits both of them. Here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Webb against Paxson. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
These Hawks have a trusted and capable leader steering the ship, and that's Coach Mike Fratello. He won Coach of the Year for his work with this team in the '86 season.
Oh, great. Hold on, I'm having a stick drift problem. Apologies, guys.
He takes it in, and Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teeing off on that one.
And Willis gets it to go.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Yeah, an experienced coach who knows his team inside and out. That's Mike Fratello. Clark, do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing what his team needs out there and will know what adjustments best suit this squad. Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Passes it to Rivers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he gets the bucket. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here in the third quarter, the Bulls, Clark, have managed to be pretty effective when it comes to defending Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, you know, their focus, Kevin, in terms of defending him, I think has really been good. Really good. And I think you can tell it started to frustrate Dominique a bit.
You can.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Grant. Hodges comes in for Scottie Pippen. Armstrong.
Apologies, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yo.
Subbed in for John Paxson. Then for the Hawks, Livingston's checked in for Concat. Smith comes in for Doc Rivers. And it's Tony in for Spud Webb. King, the pass to Jordan. Over Wilkins, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going to splash.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Tony.
2 minutes.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the 3-second call. This one. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Hawks.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Purdue, he's checked in for Bill Cartwright. And a change for the Hawks. Carr's checked in. 1:51 left to play in the third. King with the steal. As we get deeper into this game, Clark, it has been all Jordan offensively, as we can see, leaving Dominique well behind him.
You know, I didn't think it would be this one-sided. I mean, Jordan has just been at a totally different level. And Dominique has not managed to match that intensity or production.
You're so right. The jump hook, the putback, it's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Oh, Jordan.
Boy, listen to this Chicago crowd erupting. What a jam by Michael Jordan.
Smith, the pass to Tony. 55 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Armstrong. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And here's Wilkins from the arc. It's hauled in by Purdue.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Smith against Hodges. Smith kicks to Tony. Takes the 13-footer. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. And after a quick break. Welcome back, everyone. We get into the 4th quarter of this thrilling game between the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And this crowd is feeling it.
As this game wears on, you have to be so conscious of Michael Jordan. I mean, he's got something of a reputation for being a closer, and that's an understatement. He finds a way to push himself beyond his limits to come up with clutch points when his team needs it most.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Hodges. Neely out there with Purdue. Then it's Jordan, and it's Armstrong in a point.
A vocal presence both on the floor and in the locker room. Willis is somebody his teammates really respect.
Knowing that Michael Jordan likes to explode down the home stretch offensively, Clark, think the Hawks might increase the defensive pressure on them.
You know, it wouldn't shock me, Kevin, if they did just that. Just make sure somehow, some way, you don't allow him to put together a run.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That right there is devastating. Trying to get back in the ball game, and that mistake just kills momentum.
It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
And it goes down 2 points.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity. You know, something I like about both of these teams, the Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John Koncak and Horace Grant, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Bill Cartwright. It's a really good balance.
Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Tony, no luck. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Armstrong's got 4 points in the quarter.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Here's Jordan. It's good.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Kevin, I think it's crucial and absolutely vital. Older guys have a way of being able to teach a young star so much about patience and which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances.
Hold on, why is it not audio going over? Hello? Give me a second. Why is it not?
Volume up. Maximum volume.
There we go. Maybe that will help. I don't know. That's weird.
The NBA, good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their careers.
That's a great answer.
Jordan. 3rd personal foul.
The free throw drops for Smith.
A low-key high riser, Kenny the Jet Smith, gets up like very few guards in the league do.
Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way. Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Out left to the wing. Koncak passes to Tony. Over Jordan. Tony, no luck.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
Here's Armstrong, and it's good, assisting on the play with Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Armstrong's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And Smith gets double teamed. Pass to Carr. Now here's Willis. Not a lot of room. Willis has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Jordan. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Hodges. Buries the long-range jumper.
On the floor to shoot. That's what Craig Hodges does. No hesitation there.
Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. From deep three-point range, they get it back. The pass to Hodges. Takes the 3. And that's collected by Willis. Willis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside, Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in
Some
the
nice
game.
ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Armstrong. It's good from long range.
Hey, you've got to defend BJ out there now. He will not hesitate to let that three-pointer fly.
Smith outside. Pass to Carr. And here is Willis. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Passes it to Hodges. From deep. And the Bulls another 3.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
Pass to Carr. Now Tony. Here is Carr. And the pass to Concat. 5 to shoot.
4, 3.
Pass to Tony. There's the 3. Here's Willis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive. And he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds. I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Bulls making a switch here. Kings checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Livingston's checked in for Concat. King against Carr. Passes it to Willis. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Livingston, and it's blocked by Jordan. There's the drive. You've got to appreciate a dunk like that, even if you're wearing an Atlanta jersey. My goodness.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
Smith outside. Here's Livingston, guarded by Jordan. Back to Smith. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Known as a jump shooter primarily, Smith is also skilled at getting it done in close.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Hodges. Back to Jordan. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really showed the road for them offensively.
And the Chicago Bulls Clark managed to pull out the win here tonight with Michael Jordan delivering a terrific performance to overcome Wilkins and these Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Kevin, able to beat Dominique's offensive talents once again. Always special, though, to watch these two go at it head-to-head. MJ.
This guy, look at these stats. Ain't great, but I mean, pretty damn good though. 68 teammate boost. I had 3 fouls, 1 for 1 on free throws, 34 for 45, so only missed 9. Or what? Missed 11 there. 8 for 13 on 3-pointers, only missed 5. 77 points, 25 minutes in, so all the game. 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks. Not bad at all, man.
You think about the most complete basketball player, Michael Jordan was it. That year we won 56, 57, 58 games, something like that. We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You knew it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to play your...
Good evening, everyone. Along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a showdown in the Central Division. The Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Chicago Bulls. And Mike, not a lot of welcoming faces for Michael Jordan in this arena tonight.
And that's right, Kevin. Of course, MJ ended Cleveland's season last year in this building, a buzzer beater in Game 5 of the first round. Opening night this season, Jordan poured in 54 against Cleveland.
So Clark, for the Cavs, they're 32-36 and looking to make the playoffs. Their main priority has to be figuring out a way to slow down Michael Jordan, right?
Absolutely, Kevin. They need to make Jordan give up the ball, force somebody else to beat him, send double teams at him, get that rock out of his hands. Clearly, Cleveland has to pay a lot of extra attention to Michael Jordan if they want to have a chance to win.
Now, let's give you the starting 5. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starter, sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Ehlo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
Here is Nance. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. 5 on the clock. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant. And here are the Bulls now. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section. An article about the Cavs' Craig Ehlo trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. For first quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nance against Grant. Nance passes to Price. Back to Nance. From down in the low post, it goes.
For the Bulls tonight, it's slim pickings at the guard position. Craig Hodges, Michael Jordan's backup, is out tonight.
So that leaves Michael Jordan, John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong in the backcourt for the Bulls. That's it. Putting even more pressure on Jordan, and my guess is he's going to rise to the challenge like he does most of the time.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Elo. Great D that time from Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Paxson kicks to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan inside. Elo covering. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 15 points.
Cleveland fans looking nervous as Jordan is finding his groove early on.
Here's Elo. Paxson pulls it in. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right, Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Listen, you either double Jordan now or you're going to pay for it later.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here he goes. Here's Nance, and they get it. Doesn't go for it. Some solid defense from Grant. Jordan with the ball. Now guarded by Price. This one for 3. Michael Jordan again from deep. Jordan's got 22.
While Michael Jordan has destroyed Cleveland this season, all-star teammate Scottie Pippen has struggled.
Coach, the numbers back up what you just said. Coming into tonight, Scottie shooting 16 for 50 from the field, 32% against Cleveland. The Bulls,
I think, right?
would like more scoring from him for sure.
Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brown comes in for Bennett. Chicago also making some changes. Bill Purdue's checked in for Carter. King comes in for Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Now, here is Jordan. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Talking to Coach Lenny Wilkins in terms of defending Michael Jordan, Cleveland is looking to start the game with Winston Bennett on MJ.
And then they'd like to end it, Coach, with Craig Elo guarding him. The idea behind that, to me, is start Bennett on him, and then hopefully Craig Elo is fresh down the stretch.
Bulls leading by 16. Lets it go from 14.
What'd y'all say? Thank you.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they
actually. We're gonna do this.
MJ.
We're gonna turn this down because that's what's really the loud part. These guys can stay up, but the PA volume is so loud.
Put it to good use.
Now here's Elo.
Jesus, that's still way too loud. My God, it's like louder than what it was before.
What you mean? Bro.
Hold on, would y'all? My name is William.
Michael Jordan.
Nice name.
With the score, your Cavaliers, 10, the Bulls, 28. Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
Second, actually, I guess for
Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
How old are you?
How old? I mean, how old? I'm 18. That's your question. Oh, Eric's good. What am I at now? 93%.
Are you American?
Michael Jordan, 3.
There's a retribution.
Insert.
I'm not American actually. I am British, Welsh, English, Swedish, Irish.
2K24.
I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna open up my stream menu so I can be able to see what you guys are texting, so I don't have to pause the game every single time.
Foul. Stacey King. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, John Williams. At the line for 2.
It is the NBA 2K24.
I have not yet. I have not gotten that Ghost Squad. I did see that before your message. You were checking your message. I have plans to get it, just not yet. Probably won't get it till like towards Christmas.
Flashback.
Michael Jordan.
No, this is 2K23. I don't know if 2K23.
1990.
Well, yeah, this is the Jordan Challenge. Michael Jordan Challenge. Where you get like 50 games of his 15 like historic films basically of his career.
Michael Jordan.
Challenge.
Yes. I played this like the 5th or 6th, I believe.
What?
Basically, yeah.
Michael Jordan. Assisted by
Read my name, please, bro.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to, and I don't want to butcher your name.
Michael Jordan. Timeout.
I mean, it's definitely Serbian, because I can tell the last name is Serbian, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to pronounce that.
Try a half-court shot.
Substitution for your Cavaliers, Steve Kerr.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll take it tomorrow and see who's the best.
Because I'm Serbian, bro.
We'll try it.
Michael Jordan.
What? Okay then. I'll be real with you, I was not expecting that. Where did you shoot that from? Oh yeah, what? He starts shooting it from half court. Wow, he switched it too. Wow. I mean, there's your half court, bro.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
No, my bad. I was trying to cover the
taking 2 shots.
Didn't mean to press the button.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Michael Jordan.
Coast to coast.
Try Shaq Challenge.
Michael Jordan.
I don't. What Shaq Challenge are you talking about? Because there's none on this game.
Next time.
Oh, next. I don't know. I wonder if they have that in 2K24.
Chicago foul call. Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
This is currently the, so on this game, unless I go to like my team, I believe this is the only challenge there is.
Michael Jordan. Assist goes to Scottie Pippen.
So I need another 21 points.
Out of bounds. Cavaliers ball. Substitution on the court.
But yeah, I'm great. I got work tomorrow, but don't have any work today because I don't work on Sundays.
That's the
Then I gotta play all day. Up to like probably like 9.
Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
But right now it's actually 5:49 a.m.
Michael Jordan, 3 points.
Yo. Skipping some comments. Because I'm Serbian bro. Try Shaq challenge. Next time. How are you? Bro. Dunking challenge with Shaq.
I won't be able to until I finish all these. So I'm not, unless I play my career, I won't be able to do it. Plus the main thing, more that would be like that is like this Zokovic or I can't ever say his name right. Or like Luka.
What's your favorite player in NBA?
That's kind of, I don't really necessarily have a favorite. I have a list of favorites. LeBron, Kobe. If we're talking about current players, it'd be like Luka, probably Luka and I think Luka and LeBron. I mean, Steph Curry's great and all, but like he just shoots basically threes all the time, does layups and stuff like that. Not really like an all-around player. But if we're talking all time, they're probably like LeBron, Kobe, Shaq. Maybe Shaq's probably on that like top 10, top 15 list. Sean Kemp. A lot of Sonics are on there.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan for 3. Ball is turned over. Cowboys ball. Substitution on the court.
Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Bulls, Horace Grant is checked in for Purdue. Armstrong subbed in for Baxter. And stolen by Jordan. They push it up for round 3. On deep. They create their own miss. Another shot.
Michael Jordan.
And points away.
Jordan on the wing. Covered by Nance. Up 3.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, 3 points.
Old.
Michael Jordan,
Players.
Old players? Probably Kobe. Shaq's definitely on that list. I just honestly have no idea where.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Sean Camp, Chef. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. There's some, Tim Duncan. There's a few players out there.
Bulls foul. Stacey King. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Craig Elo. At the line for two. John Williams with the turn. Michael Jordan. Three. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, 3 points. Bulls foul. B.J. Armstrong. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Steve Kerr. 2 shots. Michael Jordan. Assist from Stacey King. Chicago foul. Stacey King. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
Current record, that's the second most points in an NBA game regular season, is Kobe Bryant with 81.
That's the end of the quarter with the score. Your Cavaliers 33, the Bulls 79. Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
Well, that was only the third. Oh, that was the fourth. Fucking God, there's so much more to do.
Chicago foul. Will Perdue. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Brad Daugherty. At the line for 2.
I'm gonna waste too much time this weekend.
Outside, Jordan over Bennett.
Michael Jordan.
Try from the logo shot.
Do another logo shot? Alright. I got you.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, there's the record.
Cavaliers foul. Leroy Hardy. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Michael Jordan. 2 shots. Michael Jordan.
He has been dynamite. Do they have to run that story today about
Chicago foul called. Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Ed Neely. Michael Jordan.
You're gonna wake me up. Oh.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MOG flag, Serbia, 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 MOG flag, Serbia. Balkan.
Okay, I now have to. Alright, hopefully that doesn't actually affect you watching.
Chicago foul. John Paxson. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Leroy.
Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Michael Jordan, for 3. Michael Jordan. Chicago.
Okay, how many fouls do you have?
Foul call. Michael Jordan. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Leroy Hodges. Michael Jordan. The assist, Craig Hodges. Michael Jordan.
World.
Solid pass from King. Excellent job finding and hitting the open look.
Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you.
Out of bounds. Cavaliers ball. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Will Perdue. Ball is turned over. The ball goes to Chicago.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection. And that will allow them to stay on the lead. Hey, check my one go.
It'll be a turnover. Cleveland ball. That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
$42 for 66, 14 for 34. Did some Madden, I think. Anyways, peace out, guys.